Yikes, $20 for 2 sausage, egg, McMuffin meals. Like, people are just darting left and right. I mean, I'm literally just trying not to get hit. If you got a big rig, you got to be very careful. And I tell you what, that DC traffic, I didn't see a dog park, but they do have miniature golf if you guys can hold the putters. Good morning, Tuesday morning. I'd spin around. There's Vinny and Kara's rig, beautiful Winnebago trailer. Leaving New England today, gonna head back down to the Delmarva Peninsula. So, not too bad of a drive today. I think it said about 5 hours, but because we have to get around New York City and through New Jersey and down around Philly, I'm gonna say 6 hours. We'll see. 7 hours, 8 hours. Oh, what you gonna do? Oh man, this morning traffic on I-95. We've been lucky to average 30, 35 miles an hour. So, stopped at a service plaza. Gonna go ahead and see if I can get us a breakfast sandwich. I have a feeling it's gonna be this way for a while. So, just take our time and we'll get there. Yikes, $20 for 2 sausage, egg, McMuffin meals. Oh well, we're not in Kansas anymore. Okay, I'm not sure I'm liking my new GPS because it has routed me to the George Washington Bridge, and Vinny told me last night
to stay away from the George Washington Bridge. And where are we going?
We're going to the George Washington Bridge. This is nuts. Now, the only good thing I will say is you kind of are getting a feeling or flair for New York coming this way.
I don't know how people live like this.
I don't know. Now I understand what Vinny said
about avoiding the George Washington Bridge.
I mean, this is just, well,
crazy.
Like, people are just darting left and right. I mean, I'm literally just trying not to get hit. And why this GPS would bring us this way.
Yeah, I don't know why it brought us this way. I don't know why.
I mean, with a trailer, we're set up with a trailer. Why would it route you?
Right, because you put everything in there with the length and the trailer. It's not like we're a car, and
there has to be a better route.
Luckily, this gentleman behind us finally let us in. There was 3 semis that did not let us in, and we had to get in this lane, and they just didn't care.
Literally out of room. I've been sitting with my blinker on for quite a while, and they just, you know, it's like they should understand what it's like. So, and it's not all of them. No. But there were several that just flew by, just
like, you're on your own.
Yeah.
Figure it out. No.
have arrived here at Killens Pond State Park in Delaware, just south of Dover. You can see we got a picnic table, we got a fire ring. I like how somebody's put a log to kind of divide the sites. And now I will tell you, there are little loops, little circular loops with like 9 sites in each loop. But I'll tell you what, if you've got a big rig, you got to be very careful. I actually had, I don't want to say I had issues, but as I went around the circle here, there's trees you can see like this right on the edge. And so you want to stay as you're pulling to that outside, because there was a couple of them I was like, whoa, we're getting a little close. Also, I've read enough reviews. You want to pick your sites very wisely, because some of these would be difficult to back into. That's why I picked this one, because they had pictures and I could tell it was a pretty wide opening. Even though I had some trees in the back, I just had to make sure we could get our slide out. Tomorrow, I've got to do some research, figure out where we're going tomorrow. We have a end destination. We know where we're going. We have a reservation. Let's put it that way. Not for tomorrow night. We have a reservation for Friday night, and then another one on Saturday, and we'll be there for 6 nights. I'm not going to tell you where that's at yet. So we've got a few nights to kill, but we've got to be wandering towards our destination. So, but right now I need to work on the TPMS. I'm getting no signal from these 2 tires, and I already changed the battery in the back. So sadly, it's the side with the slide out, but I'll deal with that. Oh, I got to hook up water yet too. We'll get this closed. So that's my chore right now. It is only 3:30. We're set up. And I did that on purpose because, again, there was no need to drive hard. We got plenty of time to get to where we're going. And this way we get in early. We can relax. We're going to do some things like that TPMS needs to be worked on. Patty wants to clean inside, sweep and mop, and just have a relaxing evening. So driving through New York City, and let's just put it this way, we're gonna have margaritas here in a little bit. So it ended up being $36, water, electric, and some of the sites I think had 50. This one I think is 30. Some were 30, 50. They have a dump station on the way out, so we'll be able to dump. The other nice thing is if you're coming through this area and you need a dump station, they actually have a sign up there that if you're not a registered guest, you are allowed to use the dump station for $10. So, and it's right off of 13 here in Delaware, which runs, like from Salisbury, Maryland up to Dover. So you might be wondering why we're not just boondocking or harvest hosting. It's mainly the heat. I had been watching the temperatures here in the Delmarva Peninsula, and when you're looking at nighttime temperatures where the feels like is higher than the actual temperature at like 9 o'clock at night, then it tells you there's a lot of humidity. And so we just decided, we've been used to some cool temperatures up in the Northeast, plus we had been on electric for quite a while and just didn't feel like doing it. So we decided to go ahead and spend the money, and for $36, I don't mind that, to get electricity so that we can be comfortable at night. So we'll probably end up doing a couple more campgrounds. And then we have a harvest host where we are going to probably sweat, but we're choosing to do that because we really want to go to that particular harvest host. And then we'll be at a campground for 6 nights with hookups. We packed up and left the campground about 10. We took our time this morning, and we're somewhere on the outskirts of DC at a Costco. So Patty's looking for clearance clothes, and we found some along the way, but sometimes you stop and they don't have the right size. So it's like, hey, if there's one on the route, we might as well stop. So headed somewhere tonight. We don't actually have a reservation. I don't think we're going to go terribly far. I think we're going to drive till about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and then find a place to stay. Probably still be in North Carolina. Tomorrow we'll probably go to South Carolina, and then that should line us up for Friday. So, all right, I'm going to get these guys some water, and hopefully Patty will get out here soon, and we'll get back on the road. Ooh, we have arrived. I tell you what, that DC traffic wasn't as bad as New York City, but I kind of wish I would have done what I originally planned to do, which was go down the Delmarva Peninsula there, down to the Chesapeake Bay Bridge and tunnel and across. But I wanted to try out the new GPS, see what it would do. And I also double checked that route, and Google Maps was saying that was the quickest, fastest way, was come up through DC. But anyway, it wasn't terrible. So we're here just across the North Carolina border, and this is called the RV Park at Carolina Crossroads. I'll tell you what, Good Sam Park, $45 with our discount, full hookups. This place is gorgeous. Pulled in, one of the signs I was pretty impressed with, it says, yes, we allow you to wash your RV. And then when I went to hook up the water, they actually have a splitter, so if you bring a second hose, you can hook up a second hose, and I guess they allow you to wash your RVs here. And a lot of parks, you know, they won't allow you to do that, so I thought that was pretty cool. All right, laundry is in.
Good deal.
$2 to wash, $2 to dry.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all. Commercial washers, though. They're good ones.
Yep.
What do you think, Bess?
They were killing flies, Daddy.
I didn't see a dog park, but they do have miniature golf if you guys can hold the putters. What are we doing, Patty?
Happy hour.
Happy hour. We got the margaritas back out now that we're in the hot weather. We got some chips, some guac, some salsa. Olé.
Olé.
While we wait on the laundry.
Yep.
Travels with the lady, we'll see you on down the road.